Good morning, friends. It is Shalina from That Kinder Girl, and it is Tuesday morning, 6:45, and I am headed to drop off my tired, sleeping babies that have not gotten up this early in a very long time to my mom's, because today is my first day back to work. Tuesday. No, it's not Tuesday. It's Wednesday. I'm all confused because we still had Monday off this week. So it's Wednesday morning. It's 6:15, and I am headed out for the day. We had our first day yesterday. I was not able to do much filming yesterday because it was our first official day back. So we had a full district-wide meeting yesterday morning from 8 until noon, and that was everybody in our county, kindergarten through 12th grade. So wasn't able to do much filming yesterday morning, and then we went to lunch, and after lunch we went back to our school and had to be back at 2 because the morning session ran over a little bit. We didn't get out of there until 12:30, so we had lunch on our own until 2, back at our school, and we sat in meetings until 4 o'clock. And by 4 o'clock, I went down to my classroom, grabbed my stuff, and was out of there. And that's kind of why I went one day last week to do some room prep, because I did not want to be staying real late in the evenings. It's just hard for me with my 2 kids and my husband. They know this time is busy for me. Well, my kids don't, but my husband knows this time is busy for me, but I do my best to try to still get home, to have supper and family time with them and do the kids' baths in bed, and I hate to be late. And we're already going to be late Friday evening because we're having our back to school bash on Friday until 7 p.m. So that would mean that we will be I won't be home till after 8 o'clock probably Friday night. So it's gonna be a long week. I am headed this morning to drop the babies off at my mom's house, and then meeting some of the other girls at our school, because we have another full day of meetings today, but it's not at our school. It's at another elementary school on the other side of the county. So we are carpooling this morning, headed over there. So when I get to my mom's, it'll be get the kiddos out of the car, get the car seats out of the car so that I have room for adults in my vehicle. I had to move the camera around. But it's going to be another full day of meetings, so who knows if I'll be able to film today. I won't even be at my school today, so there will be no time in my classroom today. So I'll have tomorrow and Friday to get ready for my kids, because they come bright and early Monday morning. So it's a busy week, and I'm doing my best to bring you along with me, but my room prep video portion will be more tomorrow and Friday. So hopefully I can jump back on here later today. Maybe not, I don't know, but if not, I will talk to you guys later. Hey there, friends. It is Wednesday afternoon. It's 4:15. I just dropped the other girls that rode with me to the workshop today off at our school, and I am headed to my mom's to have supper and then get ready to go to church. Today's workshops were just going through our grade level curriculum manuals. we got our pacing guides, our assessment guides, our curriculum expectations, our standards, which have changed over the summer, and they just kind of went through all of the things that have changed, all of the things that we need to know for this school year. So that was an all-day thing. We had at the beginning of the day, we had our math session, and then we broke for lunch. We went to a Mexican restaurant, had lunch for a little while, and then came back, and we had our ELA section at the end of the day. So we also, kindergarten this year has to do, as part of our student growth in our evaluations, we have to do portfolios and take standards and a low, a medium, and a high student for each standard, and gather evidence to show that they've had growth from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. So we spent the last 30 minutes of our day, and they gave us a little bit of information about that as well. So it was just a long day of just kind of sitting and listening to fellow kindergarten teachers kind of present material that they went and had this summer at a training, which the ELA part of it was the ELA training that I went to in one of the last videos I shared, the Where Have I Been video, when I was at the training, that 2-day training that I went to this summer. So the ELA portion, the afternoon portion, I had already gotten that training in a longer 2-day format. So most of that stuff was just repeated for me, just kind of like a refresher. But anyway, day 2 of in-service is down. Tomorrow we have a meeting from 8 to 9 o'clock, a faculty meeting to kind of go over some more beginning of the year information and have a training on the Artisan Teacher by Mike Rutherford. Don't know if anybody's been to that. If you have, comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think about the Artisan Teacher. But we're going to have some training on that tomorrow, and then for the rest of the day, I believe we're allowed to work in our classrooms. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to set up my camera a little bit and do a little bit of a classroom setup video and kind of show you what everything looks like and where I'm at and what I'm doing this year. So that's kind of all we've done the last 2 days, is sit and listen to a bunch of people talk to us for hours upon hours upon hours. So I'm gonna go hug my babies, have some supper, and then head off to church, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good morning, friends. It is Thursday morning. It's about 15 after 7. I'm headed to drop off my kids and head to work for the day. I think today that we are getting some time in our classroom, so I am t-shirt, jeans, flip-flops, comfy today, so that I can get plenty of work done. So hopefully when I leave today, my classroom will be pretty much set up and ready to go. I'm making it a point, no socializing, no visiting today. Do not leave your classroom unless you absolutely have to. Got a lot of good friends around my room, so it's very easy for me to just leave my room and go talk for a little while and waste time just socializing. So today I'm making a promise to myself that unless I absolutely have to leave the room, I'm staying in my room and I'm getting work done. So I am going to do some vlogging today in my room, set up my camera and just let you guys see kind of what I do and how I set up my classroom. I'm gonna have to move some tables around, and I'm gonna have to move some other furniture, get my closet unpacked, get my cubbies unpacked, and get everything put where it goes, so that tomorrow I can work on more paperwork type items, and things that pertain to my specific class and my students. So today is room organization, tomorrow is paperwork and getting ready for students, and then hopefully I've done a little bit of planning for next week. Monday is orientation for new kindergartners. They only come for about 30-45 minutes, so I don't really have to have anything planned for so I don't really have to have anything planned for Monday, other than what I'm going to talk about to the new parents. And so our first day officially is Tuesday, and I'll only have half of my class on Tuesday, and with only having half of the class Tuesday, I get the other half on Wednesday. So when I plan for the next 6 days, I plan for the same plans for 2 days. So I have my first 2 days planned, so I'm planned through next Wednesday, but it's planned on notebook paper, so it's not like it's official plans. It's just written out on notebook paper. So I'll be working on getting that down in my plan book, and other than that, y'all, it's almost time for our kids to come. So I have a lot of work to do today, and hopefully I'll be able to bring you along and let you see a little bit of it. And I hope everybody that's going back to school is having a good week, and I will talk to you guys later. Friends, so it is 3:40, and I've only videoed just a little bit of my classroom setup because we got here this morning and we were only supposed to have a 1-hour meeting from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, and we had to meet at 8, and our meeting lasted till almost 10:30, so 2.5 hours, another meeting. And so I don't know, I have just not been able to accomplish what I've wanted to accomplish. But anyway, I'll kind of give you an idea of what I've got done and what I've set up, and kind of just show you around and what my plans are for tomorrow and the rest of the weekend. So please don't judge me. I know it's a terrible mess, but I'm standing at the door of my classroom, and I'm just going to kind of start at the left and just kind of go around from there. So when you turn to the left in my room, I have a low table, and I bought some new stools for the children to sit on instead of chairs. So I've got green and pink stools for them this year. I will be changing this wall. It'll still be a math wall, but it'll be a little bit different than it was last year. Last year it was my calendar. So I've got a new banner that I've made that I'm going to try to get up there before the first day. We'll see how that goes. And then moving around this way, I have moved my guided reading area to this side of the room. and I'm not happy with it one bit. I had nowhere to put my big chart stand, so it's just kind of housed right there for right now. And then my rolling cart with my book bins, I have nowhere else to put those, so they are there. All of my teaching materials are going to go on the top 2 shelves, and the top of this bookcase down here are more of our free play, free choice playtime things that we do at the end of the day, centers. And then my guided reading table. These books are kindergarten math books that are mine and the other kindergarten teacher. So we've got to get those out of the way and put up once I do more clearing out of storage space. So then over here, they took my magnetic board down from the front of the room and put it up here on the wall. It's a little high because of that power strip right there on the wall. So I've got stools for them to stand on, and back here they'll work with dry erase, working on their vertical, you know, writing vertically, magnetic letters, writing words, things like that. They'll do that back here, kind of like a station. My closet, which I have pretty much emptied today, so yay for me. This really hasn't changed much. There's still a little bit of junk up there, but cabinets, all of my literacy station beginning of the year baskets are housed in that area. And then I'm just going to kind of turn around and show you my classroom from this angle and kind of talk about it from here. So I did get a smart board over the summer, so that's an exciting thing. I've got my assistant's table here, which of course is not cleaned off yet, and I've got 4 student tables with chairs. So right now I have 17 on my roll. We'll of course get more in the first few days. So I've got room for 20 at the tables, 24 if needed. Of course they're not cleaned off yet. My carpet area, I'm going to do all of my calendar stuff on the smart board this year. And my husband is being so wonderful, and he's going to build me a stage to kind of go in that area right there. So I'm going to have the stage there. On this side, I'm trying to decide if I want to get rid of my rocking chair. On this side of the board, I'm going to put up some new border, and that's going to be where I post my standards for the day or the week, whatever it might be. This bookshelf I've moved over here. It's housing my students' book boxes. I've got to get another set of the neon colored boxes and get some more, print off some more labels, number labels, and I'm also housing my other free choice center stuff in this bottom shelf. And then to turn this way, this is the angle from this. See, I'm okay with everything until I turn it that way. I don't know, maybe it's okay. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. So then I've got my really low table over here, my scoop chairs. I'm going to either cover the back of that bookshelf with paper or paint it black, depending on what time I've got. I may just leave it like that. So here's my word wall, which is the same as last year. And then over here is what I'm really excited about. I've just kind of given my students a little reading nook, and all of my books will go over here on this side. Got the little bench, some stuffed friends, and the 2 zebra print are our other reading animals. And then I'm going to put some other books in these boxes and feature some books on the top. So I'm pretty excited about that. Of course, this is the same as it was at the end of last year when I got rid of my big TV cart. So here's my desk area. It's pretty much set up and done. That's kind of all I'm going to do with that. Just computer, pens. I've got my little light box. I saw this really cute little sign at TJ Maxx and I just had to get it. It says, "Welcome to today. Just start, work hard, make ideas happen, don't give up, persist, think outside the box, do what makes your soul happy, and smile." In my computer area, this computer does not work, so I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to take this one on the end and turn it around to this side, and I've put my little picture book bookshelf here on the end of this table with a little rug for them to sit. And then of course this is still what I have left to do, so all of that on top and everything in these cubbies still has to come down and be put away. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. So as you can see, still have a lot to do, but I have to go for the day because I stayed an extra hour. I told my mom that I would have to stay a little over today, but that I would be done by 4. She said that would be fine, and now I have to go. So I'll catch back up with you guys tomorrow and let you know what's going on. Good morning. It is Friday. Yay for Friday. Let's see. It is 9 o'clock. I am headed to drop off the kids at my mom's, and the reason that it is 9 o'clock is we are not supposed to be at school today until 11. We still have to work an 8-hour day today, but we are having our back to school bash with all of our students tonight from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock. So instead of working from 8 until 8, a 12-hour day, our principal has rearranged our schedule and we do not have to be there until 11. However, my classroom is nowhere near finished. My plan was to still be there at 8 this morning and to work a 12-hour day and to get about a 3-hour work session in before we were scheduled to be there, and then to work until the back to school bash. But I couldn't get up this morning. I am absolutely 100% exhausted. My kids are exhausted. And I just thought, yes, I need to work in my room, but I need some sleep too. So I slept a little bit longer than I wanted to. I'm not at work yet. I should be there by 10, which will give me an extra hour. And I'll do what I do, and I'll get done what I get done. And if I have to go in tomorrow, I'll go in tomorrow. But my body just needed the extra rest. So today until 4, we are in our classrooms. We have no meetings, no obligations other than get your stuff together. So that's the plan. I'll try to do some videos while in my classroom this morning, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hey friends, it is Friday night, 7:25. I just left the school. We had our back to school bash. We had over 100 families attend, and their kids were able to get backpacks, free school supplies, free meal. They were able to be fitted for new shoes, and they were given hygiene bags, and we did free haircuts for the kids going back to school. And it's all from the help of people in our community, people that donated the supplies and people that donated their time. We've got some moms who work at our local beauty shop, and they came in and gave the free haircuts, gave of their time to cut these kids' hair that would not have gotten a haircut before the first day of school. We had a good turnout, and it's just amazing to see kids that otherwise would not have been ready for Monday morning able to come and get what they needed and have it for the first day just like any other student in the school. And it's open to everybody, and I'm just so grateful that I work in a community that loves the kids enough to give of their time and their money and themselves to do this for them. I did not do any filming today in my classroom because it's just been a crazy day. I got to school around 10 o'clock. I worked from 10 until 4 in my classroom, so a good 6 hours. I am ready to go for Monday morning. I'm not completely finished. I will probably do a classroom reveal Monday afternoon, maybe, when I get completely ready. I still have to get my books out of my closet and get them in my bookshelves. Right now all of my book bins are empty. I still have to put name tags on the tables. I have to put name tags in the cubbies. Just some little things here and there that I still have to do. I've brought home all of my paperwork that has to go home in folders Monday. Brought that home with me so that I can do that over the weekend. But for the most part, I'm ready to go. But I have had a miserable headache all day long. And it's just gotten worse and worse and worse. So I've just not picked up the camera, not really felt like doing anything but focusing on getting done. And I know that I said that I was planning on it and was going to do that, and I'm sorry to those of you that may have been looking forward to it. I just didn't feel good today. So it was mainly get it done as quickly as you can, because at 4 o'clock you have to be ready to meet kids and parents for the next 3 hours. And so got around 5:30, realized that I had not had anything to eat since 9 o'clock in the morning, and I was able to have a little bit of food, but I may stop and grab me something on the way home because I'm starving, and like I said, my head's pounding and I just want to go home and relax. So it was a long week, a busy week, a good week, but next week is the first week back with our kids. So like this video if you enjoyed seeing my back to school teacher edition. Subscribe if you've not subscribed yet, and leave a comment below and let me know what other kind of videos you'd like to see from me. I will definitely be back at it on Monday on a more regular basis, and I will see you guys then. Have a good weekend, everybody.